What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to the Cleveland Browns retro rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC, and we are in the playoffs. The 2012 NFL playoffs are upon us, and we are ready to go. In the last episode, if you guys did miss it, we simulated the rest of the season like we always do, and we finished in second place in the East with the second seed. But we did have the 1 seed for a long period of time, and we lost the final game of the season against the Ravens by a few points, so that bumped us down to second because this game absolutely hates me and it doesn't want me to ever have the number 1 seed. So that's the situation we're in right now. We're in the number 2 seed playing the Bengals, who are 9-7 at the moment, and we are hopefully going to run the gauntlet and make it back-to-back Super Bowl appearances and hopefully back-to-back Super Bowl wins. But that's going to be in the episode, and right now, I want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and let's get into the video. All right, here we are in the wild card round of the playoffs. We have obviously got the 9-7 9-7 Cincinnati Bengals, like I said, but before we get into that, let's take a look at the roster, because the roster is looking very, very crispy, much better than it was last season, and that's obvious because we've got so many young, good, talented players that everybody's growing very, very well. We've got Joe Thomas, who's up to a 96 with the 1+ morale boost. Trent Williams is up to a 91 with 91 with the 2+ morale boost. Some of these guys got more than +1. I thought everybody had a +1, but Rob Gronkowski is a 92. AB is an 86. AJ Green's a 78. Darren McFadden's up to an 85, 84 without the boost. Robert Griffin III is up to a 71. RG3 is growing very, very well. On the defensive side of the football, we've got Luke Kuechly at an 85, Justin Houston at an 80. We've got J.J. Watt 88, Devin McCourty 89, and he actually got hurt during the season this year, so I forgot to mention that in the end of the last episode. I think he broke his wrist or something, so he probably could be even higher, but he was out for most of the season. Stephon Gilmore is an 80. He hasn't really got a lot of playing time, along with Richard Sherman, who hasn't got a lot of playing time because we got Eric Wright and Brandon Browner ahead of them, but hopefully after this season they won't be ahead of them because, I mean, Eric Wright will probably still be here, but Browner probably won't be unless we decide to keep him around just as like a kind of thank you for helping us win a Super Bowl or maybe 2 even. Brodney Poole, we're probably going to trade him because I'm liking what we have here with Harrison Smith and Rashad Jones. And we're probably going to be trading DeQuell Jackson because he's already a 78. He's dropping even more, so we're going to have to get rid of him as well. Earl Thomas is looking good. This team is very, very solid. I'm very, very proud of how this team has looked throughout this season. 11-5 is a very good record. And let's check out the stats for the season before we get into this wild card game against the Bengals. Jamarcus Russell, in his 3rd season as the Browns quarterback, he is passing for 3,800 yards. Not as good as last season, I don't think. I think he had 4,000. Let me check real quick. What did he have last season for Cleveland? He had a pretty decent stat line. He's had 4,000 as each of his first 2 seasons, and now he's dropped to 3,800, and he's dropped in touchdowns, and he's gotten more interceptions. So maybe this year is the year to capitalize on Jamarcus Russell's value at its highest point because he could be coming off of a back-to-back Super Bowl championship. So this may be the highest point, the best time to sell Jamarcus Russell. We've got 26 touchdowns, 13 picks. On the rushing side, Darren McFadden got a huge load of carries, 269 with 987 yards, 11 touchdowns. I don't think Darren McFadden is the guy. I've noticed throughout these 4 seasons or whatever, however long we've had him. I think we've had him for 4 seasons because he's a rookie. Yeah, he was a rookie year. He's never gotten over 1,000 yards. He has been progressing, though. Every year he's gotten more and more yards with more and more carries. But I'll give him another year to see if he can eventually keep that going and eventually get 1,000 yards because he's getting very close. He's 987 right now. But if he doesn't get any more progress, if he doesn't get more touchdowns, if he doesn't get more rushing yards next season, I'm probably going to have to either knock him down to second string or move on from him, because we can't have a running back that doesn't average 1,000 yards on a season. We got to have that. So moving to wide receiver, no 1,000-yard receiver this year. Jamarcus decided to spread it out a little bit more. Antonio Brown had 76 catches, 978 yards, 6 touchdowns. Gronkowski with 926 yards, 6 touchdowns. Braylon Edwards, 9 touchdowns as well. This is probably going to be Steve Smith's last year on Cleveland. Either he retires or we move on from him. He's getting kind of old, and he's very low in overall. So he's 80 overall now. He's 33. He's getting kind of low, and you know how Madden likes to drop down the guys that are super old. So this may be Steve Smith's last year in Cleveland. As for the defense, Luke Kuechly, this is why we drafted him as high as we did, because in his first season, he's got 114 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and a pick. That is some phenomenal numbers, and that is exactly why we took him so high. Brandon Brown with 86 tackles, Brodney Poole with 82. The leader in sacks is J.J. Watt with 15. Cam Jordan's got 12.5. Cameron Kimbley has 6. Geno Atkins with 5.5. Interception leader is Brodney Poole with 4. Earl Thomas and Justin Houston both had 2. Kuechly, McCourty, and Eric Wright all have 1. So we're getting some good production out of our secondary, which is good, and our linebackers are actually picking off a couple balls. That's a little bit strange. You don't usually see a lot of interceptions from linebackers and from defensive guys, or from the front 7 and stuff like that. As for touchdowns, did we get any defensive touchdowns? No, we did not. Any safeties? No. We did block a kick, two kicks. Cam Jordan and Earl Thomas both blocked a kick. And we forced 2 fumbles, and we recovered 1 of them. So, all right, solid defense here. Gostowski missed 1 kick. I think that's the kick that I missed. I'm pretty sure. Wait, did I miss a kick? I can't remember. I may not have missed it. I don't remember. He made 53 extra points this season, kicked a 54-yard field goal. Kick returning, nobody really did anything. They never really do. And punt returning, no, the same. So that's the stats. We had the 21st offense in the league. And as for the defense, we had the 1st defense in the league. So our defense is beastly right now. The MVP of the league is Tom Brady. Finally, we get a MVP that's actually believable instead of smoking Jay Cutler down here in 6th. But that is awesome. I'm glad to see Tom Brady win the MVP there. Matt Nagy wins the Coach of the Year for the Chicago Bears. In the AFC, Tom Brady wins Offensive Player of the Year. Ray Maluga wins Defensive Player of the Year. Do we have anybody in Defensive Player of the Year conversations? We did not. Interesting. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Robert Turbin with T.Y. Hilton and Lamar Miller, both on the Dolphins, coming up in 2nd and 3rd. We did not have anybody in the Offensive Rookie of the Year. We had Luke Kuechly coming in 2nd in Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's a little bit annoying that Zach Brown edged him out and beat him in Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best quarterback for some reason is Mark Sanchez, even though Tom Brady won Offensive Player of the Year and MVP, and they're in the same division. Whatever. Go with it. Marshawn Lynch is the best running back, with Darren McFadden finishing in 2nd. Best wide receiver is Derek Hagan. Best offensive lineman is Joe Thomas. Best defensive lineman is J.J. Watt, and then Cam Jordan in 2nd, so it would have been either one of them. Best linebacker is Terrell Suggs. Best defensive back is Scott Starks. That name threw me off. And then Brodney Poole comes in 2nd there. Best kicker is Nate Kading. And that is the awards for the AFC side of things. And now I think we can finally get into this game against Cincinnati. 87 overall team, 88 offense, 87 defense. Take a quick look at the playoff picture. If we win here, we'll go down here and probably play. I'm assuming we will play either, if the Colts win, we'll play the Colts, or if the Patriots win, we'll play this team. We'll play the lower seed of whoever wins, or we'll play the higher seed, of whoever wins, because the Chargers are the 1 seed, so they get the lower seed. So whoever wins these will play the lower seed. So if the Colts and Patriots win, then we'll play the Patriots. If the Ravens and the Raiders win, we'll play the Ravens. So that's how that works. But we got to focus on winning this game, actually, and beating the Cincinnati Bengals at home in the dog pound. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into the game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first play of the game, and it's a snowy one in Cleveland. You would expect nothing less than weather situations in the playoffs in Cleveland. It's going to make it a little harder for me to see the ball, but I think we'll be able to do it. I've played enough snow games in Madden to be able to understand the kind of situations that we're going to be in. So hopefully we can just cruise past the Bengals. I mean, they're only 9-7. We should be able to. I think we swept them in the season series 2-0, so I think we should be able to just breeze past these boys and head to the divisional round, hopefully, and playing not the Ravens. I really hope we don't play the Ravens because we were coming off a loss against them in Week 17. They were pretty close to us in the division. They were 10-6, and we were 11-5, so they were right there. As I find Braylon Edwards, no wonder he's got 9 touchdowns on the season. He's always open. I've thrown to him twice now in this first drive. He's always open. Make that 3 times as he gets that slant route, but he got hit. Is that Malaluga? That's not Malaluga, I don't think. But he got hit on the catch on the slant. That's a little bit frustrating right there. We hand it off to Darren McFadden. He gets up to the 20-yard line. This is a big year for Darren McFadden because this is a big postseason for Darren McFadden, I should say, because he needs to prove to us in this postseason that he is the guy moving forward. Like I said in the stats thing, as he catches that touchdown, it's a good start. But as I said in that stats thing, next season could be the make or break year for Darren McFadden for our team. All right, so we're picking up here as the defense turned over the Cincinnati Bengals, and we are back in tremendous field position as Clinton Portis just broke off a tackle and runs it into the end zone. Clinton Portis, calm down, young sir. Pull you guys back in here for a 1st down and 10 to start the second quarter from the 20-yard line. The defense once again freed up some space for us, turned over the Bengals as I get sacked here on 1st down. So now we're back to the 30. I'm going to throw this to Antonio Brown and go up for it. He didn't jump for it for some reason. That shot probably should have been a touchdown. But for some reason, he didn't want to go up for it. That's fine. I'm not mad at it. I'm not upset. All right, I'm going to have to roll to the left here. Come on, find me somebody. Antonio Brown, is that a 1st down? That might not be a 1st down, so we're going to have to go for it. That was a tremendous play from Jamarcus Russell to find him. And then Steve Smith in the end zone. We're up 3 touchdowns. This game's probably over. All right, I said that this game was probably over in the last highlight, but it seems like the Bengals want to make this a fight. So it's 21-10 now as we try and put on some more points here. I can't believe Darren McFadden didn't get that 1st down. That's annoying. We're going to throw this quickly to Rob Gronkowski. He's going to get the 1st down. We're going to keep on trucking here. See if we can score some extra points as we are now at the 5-yard line. It's going to be a snap from Jamarcus Russell. It's going to be a roll to the left. It's going to be a throw on the run and a catch from Braylon Edwards. And we go up 28-10. All right, a little bit of defensive play here. 28-17 is the score. Carson Palmer is in the shotgun. He needs a big 1st down here, and he throws a pick to Brandon Browner. Brandon Browner seals the victory for the Cleveland Browns. We're moving on to the divisional round. All right, so maybe we're not moving on to the divisional round just yet. We turned it over after the interception, so we gave it right back to him. And Gronkowski with a big play, but he dropped the ball. And they went down the field and they scored. So it's a 1-possession game, 28-23, with 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Of course, the Bengals would be the team to give us the lead, to give us the trouble. But Darren McFadden, right up the middle of the field, and he sails into the end zone. A huge rushing touchdown. A knife in the heart of Cincinnati fans everywhere. All right, we've got another 4th down and 10. Same situation as last time when Carson threw the interception. He's in the shotgun. He's throwing it deep. Another interception. Eric Wright this time is the man to pick off Palmer. And hopefully this time, that seals the deal. 3rd down and 6. 35-23. A minute 45 to go. Let's see if we can punch it in one more time with McFadden, but he gets hit hard by Ray Malaluga, and he's down with a fumble. The Bengals are still alive. Darren, you have a good play and then a bad play. What am I going to do with you? All right, so the Bengals ended up scoring on that ensuing possession after the fumble from Darren McFadden, and RG3 is the one to get the onside recovery. It's 5 points, and we are going to win. All right, so in the game, Jamarcus Russell had 16 completions, 27 attempts, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing, Darren McFadden had 29 carries, 172 yards, and a touchdown. Obviously, he had that huge 70-plus yard run that I showed you on the highlight. Gronkowski, 5 catches, 59 yards. Braylon Edwards caught a touchdown. Steve Smith caught a touchdown. And Darren McFadden caught a touchdown. Defense played a major part in this game. Eric Wright with 9 tackles and an interception. Luke Kuechly had an interception. Brandon Browner had an interception. And Earl Thomas all had interceptions in this game. We picked off 2 of them. We usered 2 of them. Nobody returned it for a touchdown. Did we sack him any times? Yeah, Chris Long and Cam Jordan both sacked Carson Palmer 1 time. So, big day for the defense. We won this game because of our defense. And that is amazing because our defense was first in the league. So, you would assume that we would win games because of our defense. And Jamarcus Russell played all right. He played serviceable enough to win the game. 2 interceptions probably could be cut down, but it is what it is. Let's go play the divisional round. I'm not sure who it is. I'm kind of hoping it's not the Ravens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is the divisional round of the playoffs. We hop in on defense to start off this game, and we're going up against the MVP of the league this season, Tom Brady. That is not what you want to see in the playoffs, that's for sure. But we did hold him on that possession, so now we get our first possession of the game. And as you can tell, it's obviously snowing back-to-back weeks here in Cleveland. Not the best, but we are in like late December, so it's understandable as Braylon Edwards gets a big first down there. Let's see. This is a crazy matchup here. The MVP of the league, Tom Brady, versus Jamarcus Russell in the playoffs. Who would have thought that this would ever be a situation? But it is. And hopefully we can defeat the MVP Tom Brady and beat the Patriots and win another Super Bowl. That is the goal, the overreaching goal. Whoa, it slipped in the snow. Jamarcus got a bad snap or a bad step back and slipped in the snow. That is not ideal in any situation, but he gets a big ball here, drops it in the basket of Steve Smith. That is a ballsy throw from Jamarcus Russell right there. An absolute ballsy throw. Let's watch this again because I didn't even realize what happened. I didn't even think it was going to go through. So let's take a look at this. Jamarcus Russell has some space, a little bit of time. The good blocking from the offensive line. Trent Williams got that man out on the island over there. And then I see Steve Smith starting to break off into his own little thing. So I'm like, oh, Jamarcus, please hit this. I thought for a second that the guy covering Antonio Brown, who is it? It is Quentin Jammer. I thought that maybe he would like come up here and deflect it or knock it out and affect it in some way. And who's covering? Butler's covering Steve Smith. But Jamarcus lays it right in the basket, right past the outstretching arm of Butler as Steve Smith brings that in. What a picture that is right there. That might be the thumbnail right there. That is a beautiful picture. And Steve Smith brings that ball down, connects, and then Jammer and Butler both bring him down. Well, Butler's the one who does it, but Jammer just kind of gets in the way. But what a throw. That's a ballsy throw. Double coverage. Well, it ends up becoming double coverage. It was only single coverage. And if Quentin Jammer wasn't there, that might have been a touchdown too. Steve Smith might have been able to shake off of Butler's tackle and get a touchdown. But what a throw right in the basket of Steve Smith. That's why you get a guy like Steve Smith on your team, because if you just throw a ball up like that, most likely, like 9 times out of 10, it's going to come down in the basket of Steve Smith. So you got to get a guy like that on your team. And we've got guys like that with A.J. Green and Antonio Brown. More so Antonio Brown than A.J. Green, because A.J. Green's more of a deep threat, big body type of receiver. Antonio Brown's more of Steve Smith's kind of speed and skill receiver. But that was a big dagger early in this game to the Patriots defense. Let's see if we can capitalize on that with a touchdown here, most likely to Antonio Brown. Clinton Portis is in the game now at running back, and we're going to quickly throw this. Antonio Brown catch, touchdown, Browns lead. All right, we've got another third down situation for Tom Brady in this Patriots offense. It's 3rd down and 5 from the 50. Can we get some pressure on him? J.J. Watt bringing the pressure. J.J. Watt with a sack on Brady and pushing him back tremendously, and we get the ball back. So after that sack on the last highlight, our offense has gotten us to the 34-yard line. 3rd down and 8 situation. And I'm waiting, firing it to Antonio Brown for a huge gain. I was waiting for him to get past that linebacker so that he could be open. I wouldn't have to worry about maybe an interception or something. So that's why I waited so long on that one. Jamarcus Russell rolling out to the left. I think I'm going to take off and run with Jamarcus. Slide down before we get hit and possibly fumbling it. Let's run a little bit of no huddle here. Snap this ball quickly. Hand it off to Darren McFadden. Cut back inside. And that's another touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. We're up by 2 scores on the MVP and the Patriots. One thing I do know from being a resident Patriots fan is you never count the Patriots out, whether it's in Madden or whether it's in real life. When Tom Brady's on the field as a Patriot, you never count those Patriots out. So we've got to be worried about this comeback. He is the comeback kid for a reason. Tom Brady didn't just get that nickname from nothing. He is the comeback kid for a reason. So we've got to try and stave off a comeback here and put the nail in the coffin as Jamarcus Russell and Antonio Brown's fighting for more yards. What a beast mode type of play from Antonio Brown there. And let's see if we can seal the deal with a touchdown from Darren McFadden. No, he brought down, loses yards back to the 3. So we're going to have to go with another quick throw. I'm thinking this time we hot route Steve Smith for a slant. I've got Brandon Edwards going on a little out route. And it's going to have to be Steve Smith. Pass interference. That's got to be pass interference, right? Please give me pass interference there. Or roughing the passer or something. Holding on the defense. Let's go. Oh, wait. I'm the defense now because of the interception. Well, that sucks. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 14. It is the second half, 3rd quarter, and Darren McFadden beats one man. What a juke move. Broken ankles on that one. And we go up 3 touchdowns on Tom Brady and the Patriots. All right, with under a minute to go in the game, it is 3rd down and 8. 21-10. I don't think they have a chance of winning, and I say that as they're probably going to get a pick 6 here. Trent Williams, are you going to be fast enough? Trent Williams! No! They get a pick 6 from Jamarcus Russell, and they're still alive in this game. We've got an onside kick here to decide the game. 21-18. Robert Griffin III brings it down. And we're hopefully going to survive because they have no more timeouts. All right, before we check the Brown stats, I do want to bring up one thing. We held the MVP of the league and just Tom Brady in general, the GOAT, to 25 of 33, 264 yards, no touchdowns, and no picks. So we held Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, to an average playoff game. That's how good this defense has been. But let's go to the Browns now. Jamarcus Russell, 18 of 25, 310 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Obviously, both those picks are my fault, but still, Jamarcus Russell's thrown, 4 picks in this playoffs or something? I don't even know. 5 picks? He's struggling a little bit. Darren McFadden, 23 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a big day. Antonio Brown, 7 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown. As for the defense, Luke Kuechly had 8 tackles. How many sacks did we get? J.J. Watt had a sack and a half. Cameron Wimbley had a sack. Chris Long, Cam Jordan, and Brandon Browner all had half a sack. We didn't pick off Tom Brady, obviously. Tackles for loss. We didn't get any tackles for loss, even though J.J. Watt sacked him. Shouldn't that count as a tackle for loss? I don't know. We've forced no fumbles, and we didn't recover any fumbles. So it was kind of just a grinded out kind of game. Like, nobody really did anything special. We just held Brady to no touchdowns, and our defense just came to play. So we're moving on to the AFC Championship game. I'm assuming it's going to be against the Chargers, but I don't know. I'm hoping it's an easy team so we can kind of move to the Super Bowl and win. I don't know. Hopefully. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the AFC Championship game, and you can probably already tell we did not get the easy road to the Super Bowl. That is for sure. We got to go up against the number 1 seeded 11-5 San Diego Chargers here, as they try and score a touchdown on us on the first drive of the game. But you can tell as well, we got the all-whites out. I broke out the all-whites. It is a big game, biggest game of the season so far, so the all-whites are out. Even the shoes are all whites, like we do. That's what we do in big game situations, and we could have had a pick there. We probably should have had a pick if Brandon Browner was paying attention. 3rd down and 4. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun. Let's see if we can get some pressure on Phil. JJ, get some pressure, JJ. It's Cameron Wembley. Wembley say that hit off the camera. That hit off on the field goal camera. That's pretty cool. But Cameron Wembley got enough pressure on Phillip Rivers to force that pass bad. And now we hold him to just a field goal. Great defensive stand from this Browns defense. We'll take it. So after that field goal made from the Chargers, our offense got the ball and moved right up the field, and now we are in the red zone trying to get into even better scoring position and hopefully sending this game to a big lead for us. That is a catch for Jake Ballard. I think that's the first time I've ever thrown to Jake Ballard. Why is that guy? You see that guy over on the left-hand side? You see his helmet? Why it's like, I don't know why it's black. Oh, Gronkowski. I probably should not have thrown that. That was a very, very risque pass. Should not have attempted it to Rob Gronkowski. 2nd down and goal from the 4. Snap to Darren McFadden. Easy walk in, and we're up in this game 7-3. All right, we got 3rd down and 9 situation, 41-yard line. Late 2nd quarter, Phillip Rivers has got the ball in the shotgun. He snaps it. It's a pass to, is that Vincent Jackson? He just bodied my receiver, man. There was nothing I could do on that. All right, we've got under a minute now. 7-6 is the score. They got a field goal on that last possession that you saw. And Jamarcus Russell gets up the field to the 4-yard line with his wheels. He's got speed. Speed for days, my man. And that's going to be a quick throw. Braylon Edwards, touchdown. And we keep the lead growing. Okay, so it is 4th quarter. 3rd and 3. Our defense has been phenomenal. We've held this Chargers team to only field goals. All right, so it is late 4th quarter here, and our defense has been phenomenal today. We've held the Chargers to only field goals so far, and as I say that, they're probably going to score a touchdown here and go up on us, which is not going to be good. I hope our defense can stop them here. Please stop him. Please stop him. We need to get some pressure on Phillip Rivers with J.J. Watt. Can we do it? It's a quick throw. It's a touchdown, and the Chargers take the lead. Of course, as I say, our defense has held them to only field goals. Of course, they go and score that next possession. That is completely fine, though, because that gives me the opportunity to win this game. And I love the big game situations where I have a chance to win it. It's going to be knocked incomplete. I felt the pressure. I had to get that ball off a little bit earlier than I would have liked. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I'm going to throw this quickly to Darren McFadden. He's going to get up the field, get out of bounds. We still got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in all of our timeouts. We don't have to rush at all. We can take as much time as we need to get into touchdown range. And with this offense, any play could be a touchdown because we've got so many dynamic players. And Braylon Edwards is going to turn up the field and get to the 33-yard line. Big play from Braylon Edwards. Huge play from Braylon Edwards. We're just cooking right down the field on this San Diego Chargers team. I'm going to have to throw this quickly. Oh, you missed Steve Smith, Jamarcus. That wasn't even that bad of a pass. Like, that should have been easy catch and run for Steve Smith, but Jamarcus misses the opportunity. And now it's 2nd down and 10. Let's wait. Let's throw this to Braylon Edwards, who brings it down. Big time catch from Braylon. Wow, that was a big catch. I'm actually surprised he held on to it, to be fair. All right, so we got to run this play and then get to the 2-minute warning. Snap it. Break off a tackle. Couldn't break off all of the tackles. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So now the Chargers, if we score here, will have to use their timeouts on offense. I'm kind of trying to milk as much time off as I can so they don't have a lot of time on their possession. Oh my God, that could have been a pick. And I would have been upset at myself because that would have been my fault, not Jamarcus's. I love blaming Jamarcus. I don't want to blame myself for mistakes that cost us the game. So I'm going to send AB on a streak. And it's not going to work. So I'm going to have to roll out here. I might have some room here with Jamarcus. Get out of bounds, Jamarcus. I don't want you fumbling. But that takes us to 4th and 3. And we can't kick the field goal. We've got to score a touchdown here. So let's go with the good old slant route wherever it went. There it is. Double slants. Let's see if we can get this first down here. This is big. This is the game, basically, right here. And I'm going to run it with Jamarcus. I trust Jamarcus, and we got it. Let's go. We got the first down with Jamarcus. That was risky. Running up the middle like that, you know how Madden likes to cheese you and pull the defensive lineman off of the block in the middle of the field like that. So I'm glad that I slipped by. And now it is time to score the touchdown with Braylon Edwards. Big catch, Braylon, baby. And we take the lead back. Give me that lead back. I'm built different. All right, so it's up to our defense to stop this Chargers team, who we've held them to field goals the entire game up until that last possession. And now, obviously, they're starting to get some momentum, so we can't have that. We got to get some pressure on Phillip Rivers. J.J. Watt, I'm trusting you to get the pressure. He did, but Phil got the ball off. They've got to score a touchdown here. They cannot kick a field goal, which is a good thing. So we've got to prevent them from a touchdown. They do have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Hold them here. Good job. Are they going to use their timeout? They're going to let the clock run. Actually, 20, 21, 20. Oh, they do need a field goal. 27 seconds. It is field goal range for them. That red line back there, you see that? That is field goal range for them. I did my math wrong. They do need a field goal. Good stop, good tackle. I think that's Cameron Wimbley who got that big tackle there. We're going man coverage. If they beat us, they beat us. But at least they beat us fair and square. They didn't just rip the zone. So, man coverage. Let's see if we can get some pressure. Stop them from field goal range. Great job. We even stopped them for the first down, too. They got to go. They got to use their last timeout. They're not in field goal range with 2 seconds left. This is Hail Mary. This is Hail Mary for the trip to the Super Bowl. This is a trip to the Super Bowl. Absolute last play of the game. Get some pressure on him. Get some pressure on Phil. Make him make a bad throw. That's deep enough. Knock it out. We picked it off with Sherman, but it doesn't matter. We're going to back-to-back Super Bowls, baby. All right. So we are going to back-to-back Super Bowls in this series. I am super excited for it. It was a hard road to get there, especially this game against the Chargers, where our defense dominated for the first 3 quarters and then just kind of fell apart, and the Chargers came back and made it a game. And then Jamarcus Russell with the big throw to Braylon Edwards, the big catch from Braylon to get the lead back, and we held on. So Jamarcus Russell went 17 and 27, 206 yards and 2 touchdowns. Darren McFadden, 18 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown for him. Braylon Edwards, 6 catches, 75 yards, and that big number 2 right there. 2 receiving touchdowns for Braylon Edwards came up huge in this game. As for the defense, Luke Kuechly, Eric Wright, and DeQuell Jackson all had 8 tackles. Earl Thomas and Cameron Wimbley had tackles for loss. We sacked Phillip Rivers twice from J.J. Watt. A sack and a half for Wimbley, and a sack from Chris Long and DeQuell Jackson, along with a half a sack for Eric Wright. So Wimbley and Eric Wright both shared it. We didn't pick off Phillip Rivers at all, and this defense played pretty good. Like, we played good enough to win this game. We deserve to win this game, and we did win this game. So now we get to go to the Super Bowl, but I'll see you guys in the Pro Bowl list first, because you know we got to show off that Pro Bowl list first. All right, here is the Pro Bowl roster. Phillip Rivers is quarterback number 1 for the AFC, even though Tom Brady was the MVP. Doesn't really make any sense, but Madden doesn't make sense in general. So I'm going to scroll down like always, and you guys can obviously pause if you want to see the rosters longer, if you want to try and figure out who's who, see if some of your favorite players have made the teams, see if I notice any notable guys. Nick Mangold made it, Marshall Yonda, Justin Tuck made it down here, Julius Peppers, Mario Williams, Vince Wilfork, love me some Vince Wilfork, Elvis Dumerville, Navarro Bowman, Dante Hightower made it, Terrell Suggs, anybody else? Cam Chancellor. I wanted Cam Chancellor on my team, but he didn't. He got drafted before me. So that's the Pro Bowl roster. Smoking Jay Cutler versus Phillip Rivers. What a matchup right there. But now, as you can see from the top of the screen, we are playing the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. So we had to play. Think of this playoff quarterback matchups that we've had to play. We've had to play Carson Palmer, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, and now Aaron Rodgers. That is a who's who of quarterbacks in this league. And we had to play them all, and we've beaten them all so far. We have not played Aaron Rodgers yet. Hopefully, we can get that back-to-back Super Bowl trophy and beat Aaron Rodgers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Bowl for the second straight season here in Cleveland. And we're going to start off with a big shot to Antonio Brown that gets picked off. Probably not the best start to this game. Whoops. All right, with 42 seconds to go in the half, Rodgers has got the team down to the 34-yard line, 3rd down and 10. Not a lot of time on the clock. Big throw and big catch from Jordy Nelson. Big hit from Kuechly, it looks like. 4th down and 3. Let's get some pressure on him, please. Let's get some pressure on Aaron Rodgers here. Come on. That's not what I talked about. They got it to the main man there. 1st down. All right, let's actually be serious this time on offense and not throw an interception on the first play of the game. It is 10-3, late 3rd quarter. The Packers want to win a Super Bowl, and I want to win a Super Bowl, so I threw another pick. How did I not see that? He's not taking this back. Nope. How did I not see that? It's Collins again. Oh, no. Another pick. I've thrown 2 passes, and they both interceptions. 4th and 5. We got to score here. Or we got to get a 1st down here, I mean. Big throw. Big catch, Steve Smith. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. We've got to score a touchdown here. 13-3. We cannot lose this game, especially when we've come so far. It's wide open. Darren McFadden. Huge route run by Darren McFadden, and we're still in this game. 3rd and 13 for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers here from the 34-yard line. Ensuing possession after our touchdown. And J.J. Watt falls. He had the pressure, but Cam Jordan gets the pressure. We push him out of field goal range. Give me that ball back. I'm built different. 3 minutes to go in the game. We're down by 3 in the Super Bowl. It doesn't get more intense than the situation at hand. Big catch from Braylon Edwards. Let's see if Jamarcus Russell has that clutch gene inside his body. I hope he does. I'm not sure if he does. He's won a Super Bowl last season, so I mean, he's got the championship DNA. But does he have what it takes? Big catch, Braylon Edwards. Braylon Edwards is a monster this postseason. He has been so crucial in every game that we've played so far. That's going to be big catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. Darren McFadden with a huge catch. Ooh, they're challenging the play. Challenging the play. What are they going to say here? It's upheld. Huge catch from Darren McFadden. They waste a timeout as well. That's key right there. You're going to have to keep that in the back of your mind. They wasted a timeout on that challenge. Throw it away quickly. No, that could have been a huge touchdown for Braylon. but I had to get it away too quickly. All right, let's hot route Edwards to a slant so that I can possibly have an escape route. It's going to work. It's going to be a big catch for Braylon. We are awesome right now. Let's waste a little bit more clock here. See if we can get another snap. We do. Darren McFadden, rush it up the field. 2-minute warning comes and goes. We are down by 3, and we are in scoring position. From the 3-yard line, let's pound this in with Darren McFadden. Can we get it? He tried it at the 1. We got ever so close from the 1. 3rd and inches. Snap it. McFadden, he got pushed into the end zone. And we score to take the lead late 4th quarter in the Super Bowl. And now we just have to hold on. But it is Aaron Rodgers that we're going up against. If you wanted to have Tom Brady as your quarterback to make a comeback, you would want Aaron Rodgers as your number 2. But luckily, J.J. Watt got some pressure and got the sack there on 1st down. And it's a bad throw from Rodgers. We're going to stop him here. They have to use their second timeout. Remember, they only have 2 because they used that other timeout on the missed challenge. So it's a minute 17, 3rd down and 18. And Rodgers back to throw. It's going to be caught from Jordy Nelson for a 1st down. He beat Brandon Browner. That is not the situation we needed. 1st down and 10. That was a huge catch from Jordy Nelson. And Rodgers finds his man open. I missed the user tackle. Slips another tackle. 45 seconds. They need a touchdown. Field goal will not help them. 30 seconds to go. They have 1 timeout. Quick throw. I keep missing users. And a slip tackle. No chance. No way. No way. He slipped a tackle and scored. 23 seconds in the Super Bowl. I cannot believe what just happened there. We got to throw this big to Braylon Edwards. Huge catch from Braylon Edwards. Huge catch from Braylon Edwards. And that gets us almost immediate field goal position. We need 1 more big play, and we're basically in field goal positioning. And this is going to be Steve Smith. This is going to be Steve Smith. Huge play from Steve Smith. Call another timeout. We got 11 seconds. We're scoring this football, baby. You're not taking this away from me. I am winning another Super Bowl. All right, they want me to run the football, so I'm going to run the football here. Darren McFadden pushing it up. Call another timeout here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the end zone on this play. If we don't get it, fine. But we still have opportunity to kick the field goal. But I am going to win this game. I'm going to hot route AJ Green for an inside slant route. Basically, we have to go for the end zone or bust. So this is Jamarcus Russell. I'm going to run it in. I'm going to run it with the Jamarcus. I'm built different, baby. Touchdown, Cleveland. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I'm built different. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Just call me the comeback kid. I'm comeback juice, baby. Super Bowl champions, back to back. Woo! I'm hyped. What a game that was. That was one of my favorite games I've ever played of Madden. It was back and forth from the beginning. Oh, I thought we lost it at the very beginning because I threw 2 interceptions on my first 2 passes. But we defeat Aaron Rodgers, and we are going to be Super Bowl champions. Oh man, the crazy sequence of plays that happened there on the Packers possession. Jordy Nelson on 3rd down and 18. Jordy Nelson with a huge catch on one-on-one coverage with Brandon Browner. And then Aaron Rodgers handing it off to his running back, Parker, who broke 1,000,000 tackles on his way to the end zone. I thought it was over there. We had 23 seconds left. And then a huge catch from Braylon Edwards to get us almost into field goal range already. Jamarcus Russell is the Super Bowl MVP, but the huge play from Braylon Edwards, and then an even bigger play from Steve Smith to get us down to the red zone, a big run from Darren McFadden, and then a ballsy call from head coach Romeo Crennel to go for the end zone there, and then And then Jamarcus Russell has the biggest of big cojones and scores the touchdown himself with 1 second left. And we hold our second Lombardi trophy. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just bow down to this team. It is amazing. What a finish to this season. My heart hurts because of the up and down fluctuation of emotions and stuff. Let's recap the stats on our Super Bowl championship. 32 of 45 for Jamarcus, 397 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Both of those are mine. Darren McFadden had 22 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Jamarcus Russell had 2 carries, 5 yards, in the game-winning touchdown. Braylon Edwards, oh man, Braylon, oh, Braylon, you didn't have to do it like that, but you did. 10 catches, 122 yards, and the biggest of big catches in the fourth quarter. Whew, it was amazing. Devin McCourty had 8 tackles. How many times did we sack Aaron Rodgers? 2 for Chris Long, 1 for Cameron Jordan, and 1 for J.J. Watt. Did we pick him off? Bradley Poole picked him off 1 time. Oh, man. That is a roller coaster of emotions there. And we end up winning 24-20 for our second straight Super Bowl. Let's go, everybody. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this playoff special video. In the next episode, we will take a look at the retirements. We will sign everybody. We will do the offseason, and then we'll go from there. But I do want to bring up one thing before we do go. We have some interesting choices to make. In the next episode, we will trade Brodney Poole. We will trade DeQuell Jackson. We will keep Braylon Edwards because I think we will keep Braylon Edwards because of his big playability in the Super Bowl. The past 2 Super Bowls, too. He's played well in both of them. I'm not sure what we do with Jamarcus because he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion and he's made some big plays in the late game. So I don't know what we do. I think we move on from Jamarcus Russell. I hate to say it, but $40 million for Jamarcus Russell is a lot of money. He's earned it, obviously. He has earned it. But I don't know if we can do it or not. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna withdraw the offer. Actually, when you withdraw your offer, you won't be able to franchise tag or re-sign this player to your team in the offseason. Okay, so I won't do that. I was going to withdraw it so I could franchise tag him again, but I'm not going to do that if it says that I can't. So we're going to trade Bradley Poole. We'll trade DeQuell Jackson in the next episode. I'll figure out what I want to do with Braylon Edwards and Jamarcus Russell as well. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. If you stopped by, it is the best time to stop by because it was a fantastic episode. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. If you don't want to hit the subscribe button after what we just saw, then you don't have a pulse because that was emotion heavy. It was a roller coaster and we ended up on top with 2 Super Bowls, baby. So hit that subscribe button, join the Juice Club. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!